3. हां, हां. नाही, हंगेन ಇದೆ. हां. Yes, the fourth model, welding process. So, definition of welding. Welding is a process of joining two materials, similar or dissimilar, by the application of heat with or without the application of pressure, and with or without the addition of filler material. All metals and alloys can be welded. The materials to be joined are held in contact together, and the required energy is applied mainly in the form of heat. The heat fuses the material, and on cooling the cooling the joint solidifies. The joint formed is called welded joint. Heat is the main source of energy, which can be obtained by electricity, gas, or chemical reaction or friction. Welding is a fabrication process. Advantages of welding: any metal or alloy can be welded, or that means joined. Any shape of the component can be generated. Strength of the joint will be same as that of base metal. Disadvantages and limitations: harmful radiation and fumes may be generated during the process. Residual stresses may be set up in the welded joint. Skilled operator may be required. Structure of the weld portion will differ from parent metal. Applications: application of the welding: fabrication of aircraft and automotive components, bridges, building structures, ships, pressure vessels, pipes, etc., where the welding can be used extensively. Welding are broadly classified into two categories. One is fusion welding or or without pressure welding. Another one is pressure welding or pressure welding. So, in the fusion welding, gas welding, arc welding, thermit welding, and again they are classified into manual, gas, automatic. And in the pressure welding, forge welding, gas pressure welding, resistance welding, spot welding, seam welding, butt welding process. Gas welding process: air acetylene welding, oxy-hydrogen welding, oxy-acetylene welding, pressure gas welding. Arc welding: carbon arc welding, shielded metal arc welding, flux cored arc welding, submerged arc welding, tungsten inert gas welding, metal inert gas welding, plasma arc welding, electro slag welding, stud arc welding. Resistance welding: spot welding, flash welding, projection welding, high frequency resistance welding. Resistant butt welding. Now, thermochemical welding, thermit welding, atomic welding, radiant energy welding, electronic beam welding, laser beam welding, using consumable electrodes, metal arc welding, gas shielded metal arc welding, submerged arc welding, plasma welding. Commonly welded materials: the metals that are welded on a regular basis are classified under the two categories: ferrous metals and non-ferrous metals. So, in the ferrous metal category, examples: wrought iron, carbon steel, cast steel, stainless steel. In non-ferrous metals, aluminum alloys, copper alloys, etc. Next one, arc welding process. It is the fusion welding process. Here, an arc is used as the heat source. An electric arc is a continuous stream of electrons flowing between two electrodes into a medium. This gives rise to intense heat generation. This is used to melt the surface and the deposit the metal from the electrode, resulting in a joint on cooling. Principle: the source of heat for arc welding process is an electric arc generated between two electric, electrically conductive materials. One of the workpiece material called electrode is connected to the one pole and the electric circuit, which the other workpiece, which forms second conducting material, is connected to the other pole of the current. When an arc is struck between a metal electrode and the work, the arc hits the metal and forms a pool of liquid molten metal. The electrode material can be either non consumable or consumable. The non consumable electrode made of tungsten, graphite, etc., serve only strike the arc, whereas the consumable electrodes, which is made of the same material as that of the base metal or workpiece material, strike the arc and gets consumed. The electrode gets consumed as and when the metal is deposited. It acts as a filler metal. The liquid pool of metal mix the work and becomes a part of it. On cooling, solid metal of homogeneous bond results. A joint is formed. The distance between the tip of the electrode and the work through which arc is formed is termed as arc length. Metal arc welding. It is also referred as consumable electrode arc welding. Arc is struck between the work and electrode, which melts and furnishes the required feed metal. Both the rod and the work melt. Both AC and DC can be used here. Arc supplies the required heat. The temperature of the heat input can be increased or decreased by increasing or decreasing the arc current. High arc current and low arc length produces high intense heat. The metallic rod is normally coated with a flux. The flux coating melts and produces slag, which covers the molten metal at the joint. The slag formed will also give the arc stability. An arc length of 0.6 to 0.8 times the electrode diameter yields high quality weld. So next one, flux shielded metal arc welding. Flux shielded metal arc welding. The welding is carried out manually and then it is referred to as manual metal arc welding. Manual metal arc welding. The surface of the workpiece is cleaned to remove dirt to obtain a sound weld. The workpiece are held in a position. Welding leads are connected to the power source and the workpiece. Power is switched on and a suitable current is allowed to pass. Electrode is gripped by means of a holder and strikes the arc by moving the electrode near to the workpiece. The arc length is adjusted such that continuous stable arc and supply of the molten metal. During welding, slag is formed as a protection to the molten metal. The flux acts as a shield to the weld portion. This is referred to as flux shielded metal arc welding. Flux shielded metal arc welding. Next one, tungsten inert gas welding. An arc is struck between the non-consumable tungsten electrode and the workpiece. The presence of an inert gas such as helium or argon, which is passed near the arc, thereby creating a shield. This is referred to as tungsten inert gas welding. Filler rod is used to supply molten metal to the joint. So the figure below figure shows the arrangement for the tungsten inert gas welding, shows the TIG welding. Pressure of the gas varies 0.1 to 0.15 newtons per meter mm square. Mainly DC supply is used. Advantages of tungsten inert gas welding: suitable for thin metals. Clear visibility of the arc provides the operator to have greater control over the weld. Strong and high quality of joints are obtained. No flux is used, no slag formation, results in a clean weld joint. Disadvantages: TIG, that is tungsten inert gas welding, is most difficult process compared to all other welding processes. Skilled operator is required. Process is slower, not suitable for thick metals. Applications where the tungsten inert gas welding is used. TIG welding is uh, TIG welding is TIG welding is commonly used to weld stainless steel and non-ferrous metals with with as aluminum and magnesium. Aerospace industry is one of the primary user. Refrigerators, air conditioning, and chemical plants are the other. Chemical plants are the other. Chemical plants are the other